Possibly bad.
Hey everybody, welcome back to On the Couch.
Come back here, you son of a bitch.
You're like a dog chasing its tail.
Come on, man. This would be great. This young man chased me all day. Fuck. Okay, where are we going?
I think you want to go, no, I think you want to go like up that right in front of you. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Can you just like run?
You got
up
magnet
this way?
boots.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, that's such a cool perspective.
Uh-oh.
I was so... Oh, this is probably...
Well, yeah, you can just dodge them. You can also hit them. Yeah.
The options were there. Very nice. Oh, are we in a little challenge section?
Kind of.
I'm assuming
you can jump, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so hot. Ah, get it.
Ooh. I don't know what this does. Normally you can see the effect that a thing is happening. Okay, there you go. You're turning on. That's right. You're restarting like the turrets or something, I guess. I don't know.
So, kind of like...
I think you just got to like start moving and the camera will turn. Uh-oh. Well, now you're not on the side of the thing anymore.
Well, son of a biscuit.
Well, now we just got to find your way there somehow.
Here, okay. I got an idea.
There you go. Yeah. So now you can get back on it. I don't think it'll let you just like grab onto it from the side. You're just okay. You know what? I don't blame you. That was a good call.
Yeah, I feel like I made such a good call there.
But yeah, you can jump on it. You just can't use the jetpack on it. But you can like double jump and you'll stay. Yeah, so you can do that to kind of like skip over.
Hell yeah, that only costs
except not
a
like
fifth of my heart.
Yeah, maybe not. Just jump yourself
God, my
down
depth
into the fire.
perception is terrible. And under half health, but we got there.
Every time. All right, Zircon found some people to shoot. He's happy.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Eat it. Oh, wait.
Oh, God.
This is fine? This is fine? We're playing on super hard mode, right?
Yes. Well, just hard mode, but I remember you remarking how easy hard mode seemed.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
right.
Well, you know, sometimes it comes back to eat you. That's fine, that's fine. I won't lose most of my health on the flame. Well, that's mean. All right,
Yeah. Make them dance.
That's why we're here.
I don't remember like if we had a specific weapon we were upgrading or if you just kind of were like trying to use a fair amount. I mean, obviously,
mix of them.
Groovatron and Proton Drum are like always useful.
Yeah,
I think
they're
those
pretty good.
Yeah, those are pretty high leveled. But I think in this game they go up to 5. I don't remember. They might go a bit higher, but I think it's 5.
Y'all need to start dancing.
I'm pretty sure you got someone behind you, and that's why you're getting hit a lot.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah, I was like, you never killed. You walked right past him. He's like, yeah, you like just never killed him.
What a fricker, dude. New card available. Yeah, I forgot this is a trading card game.
Yep. Magic the Gathering and Clank.
There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Let's see here. What would be a good... You. Destroy. No, I said destroy.
The Proton Drum.
Yeah, protect me.
Just slap
I
him
am
all
at
around.
3 health.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure you're gonna make it.
Well, just...
I don't.
We need to work on our trust issues.
We do. But right now, I think I'm the one in the right. I don't think I've got the faith on this one. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't
We're just
think
going
I
to
do.
jump around, spray and pray, spray and pray, spray and pray. How many are there? Oh, no.
They might infinitely spawn. Yeah, there might be a spawner. Out of ammo on that weapon. He said it. Oh.
That was an inopportune time to run out of the ammo.
I can't help but notice that I was correct.
The big call, dude. Hey, now we're going to shit on him.
Yeah. So now I think it'll like kind of maybe arc between enemies or something. I don't really remember. But generally when you get things to level 5, they change a little bit how they work. So that they're usually
now we're
even
just going
stronger.
in. Guns a-blazing. Guns a-blazing. Guns a-blazing. Just jump. This is all you got to do the whole game, dude.
Okay. This ain't Dark Souls, man. If you run past them, they're going to pile up on you.
Dude, that's what they do in Dark Souls as well.
No, because they eventually de-aggro. They don't really do that in this game.
Dude, he's going to be so upset when this works.
Uh-oh, timer. Self-destruct initiated. Yeah, see, now it's called the Protoclast, I think it said. All right. Lots of still people alive. Almost killing you. God damn it, did it really work? You know why it worked?
You still have a good weapon.
You still killed them, though. Yeah, it was like, it worked because you killed them. Oh, hey.
Oh,
it didn't really work.
Christ. All right, well, this is a rough spot to start the broadcast for the day. Okay, start the recordings. All right, we're going to pixel.
Nice. Quality.
I was like, I forgot if that killed them or if it just made them very upset.
I still don't, I don't know. The pixelizer was like a weird, somebody was like, we can make them, turn them into like 8-bit. And it's like, cool. But why is that a weapon? Like, I don't know.
Some things like that you just don't have to justify. That feels like something you would get in like super late game. It's like a haha, look at what you earned. Mm-hmm. All right, so what is?
He's dead. You killed them all.
But I want to kill it harder. That's health.
Overkill.
That's right. So
have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
I still have not played FF10. No, at some point I should probably play it.
Very good game.
It's like one of them that I feel like that was the last really well-loved Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little
like
bit.
there's a lot of people who really like 12, but
But definitely I don't feel like that's like kind of one of the all-time favorites for a lot of people.
Well, because FF10 was like kind of revolutionary. Like it was the first one to it's the first PS2 one, first one with no pre-rendered backgrounds. Everything was fully rendered.
Right.
First voice-acted cutscenes. First was that the first time that they went away from active time battle or whatever it's called? ATB.
The ATB, yeah, I forget looking at like what the system they used was because it was still sort of turn-based, but you could also like swap out your characters the whole time.
Well, no, FF10 was turn-based, straight up. It's just turn-based. But you could change your turn order, and yeah, you could swap characters at any time in and out of your party, like mid-battle, which is really cool. Where are you going? Yeah, it's like you probably just dropped down there. Yeah. It's back to your ship. I don't remember if you have the grind boots or not.
I believe we did get the grind boots. We could test.
Yeah, I was gonna say then you should jump on there if you have them. Yep, you have them.
This is gonna take us all the way to the end of the level.
You see, his currency.
We have to find our way back.
Well, it had bolts on the beginning of the rail, which made me think that you haven't done this yet. But like the whole reason I even brought up FF10 is because I said overkill, and it made me think about how like you got extra experience or something if you like overkilled enemies.
If
you like dealt way more damage. I loved FF10. That was my first Final Fantasy, if you don't count Tactics Advance. And I fucking love that game.
But say, have you really messed with many? I know you played FF7 at some point.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I was not a fan of FF7.
I think you liked some parts of FF7.
I liked
the combat itself.
The materia was fun. The materia system was pretty fun, but it felt like by the time I finally got to actually use it, the game was over.
Sure.
And I hated all of the mini games except 2, and that was like 95% of the game were just mini games.
Yeah, there were a lot of bad mini games that, and I don't know, like, I know some people like the concept of mini games to just like switch up the gameplay.
I don't have a problem with the concept of mini games. I didn't like any of the mini games. Yeah,
because some people are just like, you just shouldn't do like mini games and whatnot. They're like, I don't know. I think they're bad conception. I think we're on the same boat there.
Yeah. I mean, I play Kingdom Hearts. Like, there are plenty in that. Yeah, so I think now you can go back to the ship.
I think we already did all that, so I didn't know what like wrapped in on itself.
I think you want to go back to the ship, which is like right around. It's just right over there, like across that bridge, isn't it? No, like, isn't it right here? Oh, maybe you need to teleport back then, or something.
Was there a teleporter?
Yeah, that teleporter right there, on the ground. You were just next to the ship. You were just next to the ship, so when you use the grind boots, I got all confused on where you were. Yeah, so it'll tell us if there's any objectives you're missing here, but I think it's just the brains are like the only other thing you could do here. I think at this point.
All right, I could have checked. Yeah, optional trade brains for bolts.
So now you just want to go to Battalia.
So Battalia, travel to the fort, ride the rail. All right, I'm down. Have to ride little rails, little brink action up in here. I like it.
But yeah, I have no problem with mini games and stuff. I mean, there's some in Ratchet and Clank games and all that, but it's like I want the mini game to be at least decently fun.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, and it was early 3D, so obviously there's going to be some jankiness. I remember like generally thinking for doing the one, because I'm always like I'll do the minimum required mini game. I'll be like, all right, let me get back to the actual game.
Circle. It'll just auto like equip when you're. That one I think is to get back, so you actually don't need to use that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could just jump and hover down.
Yeah, I forget. I have a hover now.
You got to double jump and hold it. Double jump and hold X. There you go. There you go. What did you do before?
Oh, well, I was thinking like L1, but I guess that's not a thing.
No, L1 is the jetpack, which is just on that like level that you're on. Like the jetpack is only certain areas. Is circle not out? You might have to jump out to it and hit circle. Yeah, and hold it.
And hold circle.
Because it's right. Like if you're on the thing.
Waking up in the morning.
If you're on the platform and you're trying to use a swing, how is it going to like let you swing if there's no, if you're on solid ground?
It makes sense. I feel, trust me, you don't have to remind me. I feel stupid. Don't worry.
What were we saying? The minigame? Oh yeah, FF7. You were saying
I felt like the Chocobo racing I didn't hate.
I did.
The RTS, I was extremely confused. The random RTS segment near the end.
Yeah, I didn't like that one very much either. I don't think that might have been one of the ones that was at least a little more okay to me, but I don't know. I remember the ones I liked. I liked the motorcycle minigame. I fucking loved that. I was like, oh, holy shit, this is so fun.
I remember thinking like it was a cool concept, but I also did not think it was like particularly well executed.
Right. And then I think there was like one near the end. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was the mountain climbing one because I'm pretty sure I didn't like that one. By the way, this planet is where I remember hard difficulty actually feeling pretty hard. So.
Well, that's a good one to like start the day on. All right.
Well, because like in this game, like I don't always remember every planet. Like when you load into a planet, I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. But when I'm just thinking about this game, I don't like visually in my head just see every planet. Mm-hmm. I don't always think of them all.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to go on that for sure. But what I do remember is I remember this planet specifically. Like I remember the ice planet, the snow planet.
Bit of a ramp in difficulty.
I remember it being a bit of a ramp, and also just like I remember visually really liking the look of it and everything.
Now, how much of Ratchet and Clank have you played?
There you go.
Okay.
Going around again.
That was right when I went to scratch my face. I'm like, how is this so inopportune?
Hey, it's okay. You got to trade
it was. We needed.
And now you're back home.
All right, bitching. I will always end up back here. This is nice Groundhog Day material.
What were you about to say?
Yeah. So, how many of the Ratchet and Clank games have you actually played? You played the entire trilogy, correct?
No. So out of the OG, I've played some of all of the original trilogy. I played like Ratchet Clank Going Commando was my first experience with the series, but it was just a friend who had it. Like I didn't actually have it. Actually, it wasn't even a friend of mine who had it. It was like these kids I babysat.
Oh shit!
they
I stole their toys.
They had the game, so we would play it when I was there and like babysitting them or whatever. But I didn't actually have Going Commando. But I got Up Your Arsenal like later.
Okay.
And so that was my real, because Up Your Arsenal came out like a year after Going Commando. That was my introduction, still my favorite in the series. And then I went back like years later to go play the first game. And honestly, I don't think the first one like holds up as well compared to like 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. Not so much because it's a bad game or anything, but it's like 2 and 3 refined on it so much that you can tell,
as most series do,
right? As you hope a sequel does, right?
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where it was like going back to Rack 1 and seeing all of those things that weren't as polished up because it was their first Rack game, right? Like their first Ratchet and Clank game. So it was, I noticed things that just kind of like bugged me because I was so used to Direct 3.
I'm still worried about that because I just played through the entirety, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Bloodborne, and I'm like, can I still play Demon Souls?
Right.
Or is it going to be like, woof?
Right, yeah.
Is this like
I don't
some
know.
weird beta version that led to Dark Souls? I got to eat grass and shit.
From what I've seen of Demon Souls, you probably could, but there's definitely a fair amount of that where you're like, ooh.
I could just go play Dark Souls 3.
Right.
That could be fun.
But yeah, so I played a fair amount of Rack 1, but much later. I've played the death out of Ouya, so I've done that one a shitload. I think you just gotta go back
I
now.
was about to say, I was looking if there was anything to drop to, like, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, no, I think you were just trying to get that info bot, basically.
Right. And there was one other objective.
Well, yeah, you want to go the other way that killed you immediately.
Yeah, that you I liked that way more.
You know, the other path where you ate
I just
shit.
got to parkour a little bit. It was cool.
But I played a shitload of it. I played like bits and pieces of Rack 2. I've seen plenty of it. I do need to go and like actually go back and play it at some point. And then I tried playing a little bit of one of the Rack PS3 games. It was like Tools of Destruction, I think. It was either that one or the other one. The other main feature game. And then I also that went launching.
Yeah, I did not know I sent it that far. I just kind of aimed up and went for it.
Well, because you like unlocked upgrades that made it launch further and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But and then I also played All for One, which All for One is not the best game.
Which is that like PS3?
It's PS3 and it has you can play with multiple people. It has co-op.
Oh, cool.
But it's like it's kind of almost more of like a what's that Marvel's Ultimate Alliance kind of game where it's like a co-op beat 'em up ish type thing.
Kind of more like a top down.
A little bit, yeah. But I played it with Tojimaru at AGDQ 2015. We were just playing it at the event and everything.
Just those quick and dirty playthroughs.
Because we were like, let's play this and like try to speed run it, kind of.
Right.
And we had a lot of fun doing that, but the problem was that we were trying to like find ways to skip stuff and all that. So we found ourselves at the first boss with no weapons because we didn't buy any extra weapons.
Yeah, you're trying to speed.
And we ran out of ammo. And then it turns out you can't hit that boss without a weapon, without a gun. You couldn't hit him with like just the wrench and stuff.
Oh,
and it was like, okay, so we fucked ourselves.
Immediately, the routing for this is bad.
And we tried that again later that event with like more people and stuff, and we ran into the exact same problem. We got to the exact same place, dumped all our ammo into the boss. It still wasn't dead, and we died.
Did it almost feel like required grinding in a way, or was it just you guys being stupid?
I think you just needed to go buy more weapons. Like I don't remember. Maybe you can hit him with the wrench, but yeah, I don't remember for sure. But I remember having fun doing that, but it was more just like having fun playing with friends than having fun with that game. And then I've played this Rack game.
And you consider this one pretty good.
I played.
I got pushed off by her.
Nice.
She walked into
Solid.
me. How dare you?
Played some of Deadlocked also, and Deadlocked is fun. Deadlocked is quite fun.
All right.
I remember that one was like we got that as a kid, so I played that after Ouya and everything. I remember having a lot of fun with that one.
All right, you little frickers. Bring it.
Deadlocked might be the first game. Like I think Deadlocked was a game where you could level every weapon to 100 or something. So it was like
compared to like the level 5, you max it out right here.
Or in Ouya, and this game might do the same where you go to like V8 once you go to New Game Plus, you can get them up a little higher. But I'm pretty sure in Deadlock you can get them to level 100. And it means that the upgrades are probably not as meaningful. But as a kid, when I played Ouya,
those numbers being bigger is hot as fuck.
Right, yeah. When I loved, part of what I loved about Ouya was leveling weapons in the first place. I was like, that's so cool. So then to be like, ooh, level 100.
Oh no, my butt is too slidey. I want to go up the thing. Surely you can say good spark.
You might be able to make that. I don't know.
Yeah, what?
I don't quite remember.
All right, back up we go.
And then for you, it's like a little bit of Ouya and this.
Yeah, and I have played 2/3 of video games in this series. Seems cool so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
Oh my god. That health decrease on the pause menu. That
Yeah.
was upsetting.
I'd say you're more than a third into this game, like, probably. I don't remember. I'm bad about that. I have a hard time remembering how much is left in video games. Oh boy. I was gonna say you know what you need to do, but like you were already on top of it. Plus, I think you have already made the tank dance anyways.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we had made
Yeah.
a Jan somewhere. Maybe it was a
You did
different
in the
tank.
different level in Metropolis, I think it was, or Kerwan. Is that right?
Oh, is it still?
Kerwan?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, is it still going?
Yeah.
God, I love having
Nice.
weapons so highly upgraded. They max out at 5. Am I noticing that
Yes.
right?
Yeah, they max out at 5. Yeah, so that's the big thing too. Is like, all right, well, if you've got that proton drum at 5, yeah, you want to use it because it's strong, but at the same time, don't you want to upgrade the other ones?
Yeah,
you
right.
know, you should be able to long jump over
I was like, yeah.
over there.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
out
yeah.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at like what my lowest is. Still only 2 on the
The
fusion
pixelizer,
grenade.
I think. Yeah.
Oh god, the pixelizer I have done.
Hit R1. Did you get another?
I think we
you got
did have
plasma star. Okay, so that's the weakest. I think that's the sniper rifle. And you know what? Maybe he'll try out the sniper rifle on the next episode of On the Couch.
Yeah, we'll try
see.
it out. Sure. See you guys. Drums, 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 yeah, drums,
Yeah, drums.
As a drummer, I'm crying right now.